Welcome. This is the keynote for the patterns you don't know you're repeating. Hello, I'm Emma Claire, a private consultant and the founder of Phoenix, an advisory practice dedicated to structured clarity, behavioural architecture, and sovereign presence. I developed the Phoenix Clarity Framework, a three-stage model guiding individuals from internal trust to external authority. My work focuses on pattern intelligence, emotional regulation under pressure, and the development of calm, self-governing leadership. Unlike traditional coaching models that prioritize motivation or catharsis, my approach emphasizes discipline, behavioral structure, and deliberate decision-making. I work with founders, executives, and high-responsibility professionals who recognize repeating dynamics and seek structural refinement rather than emotional performance. This keynote, The Patterns You Don't Know You're Repeating, interrogates the unseen structures that quietly shape our professional and relational decisions. Moving beyond surface-level self-awareness, I challenge the belief that insight alone disrupts repetition. The talk argues that patterns are architectural and that real change requires structural recalibration, not behavioural correction. If I asked you to describe yourself, you could. Your strengths, your values, your personality. But if I asked you to describe your patterns, you might hesitate, because patterns are harder to see. They don't feel like habits, they feel like life. Every person has behavioural architecture, not personality, architecture. The way you respond to tension, the way you handle conflict, the way you attach, the way you withdraw, the way you take responsibility, the way you avoid it. Architecture forms early. It forms in environments where you learned how to stay safe, how to stay valued, how to stay accepted. And once it works, you keep using it, even when the environment changes. Here is the uncomfortable truth. We do not repeat what hurts us, we repeat what feels familiar. Familiar does not mean healthy, it means predictable. A predictable disappointment often feels safer than an unpredictable possibility. So you choose partners who confirm your role. You choose work environments that activate your default behavior. You recreate dynamics where you know who you are, even if that version of you is overextended, under-voiced, over-responsible, emotionally guarded. Because identity feels safer than uncertainty. Most repetition is identity preservation. You learn to be the responsible one, the mediator, the achiever, the independent one, the resilient one. And you become excellent at that role. But roles become cages when they are never examined. If you are always the responsible one, you will attract the irresponsible. If you are always the mediator, you will be surrounded by conflict. If you are always the strong one, you will rarely be supported. The world responds to the role you consistently play. You cannot change what you cannot see, but awareness alone is not interruption. Interruption requires discomfort. Because when you stop playing your role, the system shifts. People may resist, dynamics may wobble. Old expectations may surface. That does not mean you are wrong. It means the pattern is destabilizing. Growth is not dramatic reinvention. It is behavioural adjustment. One different response, repeated consistently. Your life is not a series of random outcomes. It is a series of reinforced behaviours. The good news is, architecture can be redesigned, but not through intensity. Through awareness, through discipline, through deliberate response. You do not break patterns by fighting them, you break them by choosing differently when they appear. And the moment you do that, repetition ends. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to invest in this work. Clarity, self-trust, and personal authority are not things we learn once. They are capacities we develop over time. And the fact that you're here means you've already started that process. If you'd like to continue the work more personally, you're welcome to visit the website and secure a one-on-one appointment where we can explore your specific situation in greater depth. If you're interested in the ideas we've explored today at a broader level, you may also want to explore the other two keynotes available through Phoenix Life Coaching. These are Why Intelligent People Don't Trust Themselves and Sovereign Presence in a Reactive World. If you'd like to work through these concepts in a structured way, the Phoenix Clarity Framework courses are also available. Course 1 encompasses Rebuilding Self-Trust and Emotional Clarity. Course 2, Pattern Awareness, Understanding the Cycles We Repeat. And Course 3, Sovereign Presence, Embodied Authority in Relationships, Work and Life. All of these resources are available through the website whenever you feel ready to take the next step. Thank you again for being here and doing the work most people quietly avoid.